For adults only. For adults only? Come on.
Me make you laugh long time. Like I always say.
Ready?
Yep.
The unknown zone.
Talk show, talk show.
Zone unknown.
Talk show, talk show.
How the hell you find it?
In your overpriced high-tech telephone.
Deep in your bones.
Underneath a pile of stones.
It's some kind of virus. Deep in your nose, in between your toes, smack dab in the middle of your split crotch pantyhose. The unknown show.
Talk show, talk show.
The unknown show.
Talk show, talk show.
The unknown zone.
Talk show.
Now introducing the Medusa of comedy, Yvonne Delet.
Oh, we're doing this like the 72nd time today. Oh, yeah.
72-second time.
I'm waiting for them to stop me. Oh, yeah. All right, welcome. Welcome to the Unknown Zone Talk Show. I am your host, Yvonne Delet. This is the 5th show. This is our 5th show, right?
Yeah.
Right? Show us your tits. I want to see the audience's tits. For a change.
Surprised we made it this far.
I know. I'm waiting for the stop. This is the show that begs to ask the question, is it inappropriate if your dry cleaner says to you, "Can I spank you?"
Does he want to be pressed too?
Does he want to be pressed,
Yes.
or does he want to press me?
I think all of the above.
I think all of the above as well. What do you think, Chris?
No ticky in the laundry.
I have to, you know what? I have to take responsibility though, because I did walk in there and I did say, "Good morning, can I have my dry cleaning?" So, you know, that's kind of
Yeah, and every Asian person thinks that's an invitation for sex, right? Okay.
Every man would, you know, Asian, you know. But you know what? That's not what I said. That's not. You know what? I have to come clean. You know what I said? I did say, "Penny for your thoughts." I think it was funny the first time.
Some states can't even be shouted at.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's a recycled joke in a way. But you know what? I am lying. I'm so sorry. I'm lying, and I feel guilty because really, what I said to him, everybody knows already. But what I said to him was, "Repeat after me. Can I spank you?"
No.
Yes.
And
Swear to God.
Did he say is the Pope Catholic?
He did, but he said in Chinese. So I don't know if that's what he actually said. No. Yay! But you know what? Before I go any further, I want to introduce my help, as it were, my backup. The infamous Dave Dahl on piano, Chris Chen, sidekick who won't go away, the sidekick that wouldn't go away, and Tiffany Blythe, our sidekick in training, or as I like to call them, sloppy seconds. Sloppy motherfucking seconds.
Show us your tits.
Show everybody. Show your. He showed us. He's not afraid. He's not afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not the first time you showed us your tits.
No.
Muscle tits.
Yeah, muscle tits.
Better than moves.
What does that even mean?
My nipples are hard.
Muscle tits.
At least he doesn't
All
have
right. Should I say all my jokes? I'll say. But you know, listen. Oh, you having a little private thing going on there?
Yeah, he doesn't have moves, thank God.
He doesn't have boobs?
Moves.
Moobs.
Oh, man boobs?
I have little nipples.
Yeah, little nipples.
I wax them.
You know what they say? Little nipples, little penis. Although you are Chinese, so, you know. You're Chinese. Is it Chinese?
I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm on strike.
Yay! Yay! But, you know, I have to say that when I was in kindergarten, everyone did think I was Chinese, so I think me and him had an unspoken bond, and that's why he felt he could be so open with me. Thank you. You know, I'm just saying jokes I've already said. I'm going to say it again. I also, I'm not a history buff. I'm not a history buff, but I was very interested in the Boxer Rebellion, which happened in, I believe, the 1800s. I love Kasha so much. In the 1800s, yes.
That's when they threw Mike Tyson out of boxing.
In the Boxer Rebellion?
Boxer Rebellion.
Don't pretend you're stupid.
Didn't he bite an ear off?
Yeah,
in the
that was
Boxer Rebellion. Well, I think I was reincarnated during the Boxer Rebellion. When they're not funny, I'll just keep talking. My show. But in the Boxer Rebellion, which happened in China, I point to the Chinese, the Asian. I believe I was reincarnated.
Makes Chinese food swing. I'm out again.
Man, is this show racist today. So I believe I was reincarnated, and I think I either ran an opium den or I was a patron. What do you think?
Maybe you were bipolar and did both.
That most likely, and that bipolar would not have been diagnosed back in the day.
Right.
Right?
So it was cool back then.
It was cool to be bipolar. That's when it was cool to be bipolar, right, Dave?
That's what the Eskimos say, bipolar.
Bipolar.
When they sell polar bear.
You know what? You are so lucky. You are so lucky Tiffany is here because she's going to laugh at more of your jokes than anyone else.
She has a sense of humor.
Yes,
I
Dave.
still want to suck Kaisha's toes.
Now do you still
While she's farting, you don't care. He's a guy. He'll suck your toes while you could be having loose diarrhea that falls all over you. He'll still suck your toes.
Soft serve.
He'll still
Coming up.
That's good. All right, I'm going to continue. The show's very popular. That's my next topic.
Yeah. 3 people.
Three people. No, we've.
Except I can't see the show.
You can't. I know. I think it's.
No, it's
Well,
she emails me
Is the
about.
slant too much, or you know?
wait. I have a question though. Is it that you can't see the show or you won't see the show?
Tune in next week.
That's right.
That's the stuff
Can you
that
eat some duty, Tiffany? I wear a diaper because I'm nervous. Although today I'm not nervous because we've had so many things go wrong. I don't give a shit, which is good.
Literally, get it?
No, although I did, right? Thank you.
You did give a shit.
I did give a shit because it wouldn't be a ritual on the show if I didn't. And I wear a diaper, and Tiffany has my diaper because all new people must eat duty out of the diaper. So
You know, and I have to tell you, I'm very grateful because you know I had to be here at a certain time for you. I had no time to eat.
so you're
I'm
hungry.
Super grateful.
That's
You know,
so nice.
so did you
Right.
supersize your doo-doo?
I did. I try to make a largest load as I possibly can.
Holy shit!
Did you put nuts in it too, or is it just shit?
I think it's actually a Susan
corn? Is there
Is there baby corn
Can
in
you eat
there?
some?
Corn.
Can you eat
Is
some?
there baby corn in
Is
there?
there a Chinese baby corn?
You're supposed to monitor her and make sure she eats the food.
Eat.
Oh,
You
it's
like
actually,
the twice fried.
it's actually a Susie Q. It's actually, but you know, I want to say that the show it's changed because from the beginning, you know, I had to beg people to be on the show because you know no one gave a shit, right? And you know, and we actually have a videotape of a reenactment of the beginning where I was begging, right? We was begging, and to nowadays where a lot of people want to be on the show. We're popular. We're popular. Maybe, I don't know if we're as popular. Woo, woo, woo. The thing is, this is our 5th show. I was watching Chelsea Handler the other day, the Chelsea Lately show. They were on their 900th show. So we're catching up.
Nice.
We're catching up, right?
Nice.
Thank God Nina's laughing, because we've all heard these jokes like 40 times already.
You used to have to wear the knee pads. Now who's wearing the knee pads?
That's right,
right.
brother. That's right. I don't have to go down on anyone to get people on the show. I'll tell you something. I was in Atlantic City recently for my birthday. I went with Tony D.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. Happy birthday 5 months ago. I was in and I was sitting at a poker table, grandma poker, the
grandma poker.
the grandma poker, where there's no risk involved. And the guy next to me was from Staten Island. He goes, "You look familiar." I swear to God. He goes, "I think I've seen you on TV." And I said, "Yes, you did." Yeah,
Wow.
isn't that awesome?
That's real cool.
That was
Really?
cool. That was cool. And then I took his money.
You
And then
go,
I said, "I'm
girl.
all in, motherfucker."
When I grow up, I want to be just like
Ah,
you.
you're the best.
I had a friend of
Yes.
mine. He was freebasing at 4 o'clock in the morning, and he had just finished his last rock, and he was turning the television on. And he said, "I saw you." So
Really?
You've got fans out the casino.
I do. The lower on the echelon of life, the better, I think.
Yeah.
Now you can turn the. Don't be nervous. It's not a big deal. So nothing's a big deal. Nothing's a big deal. I do want to apologize to my audience. By the way, we went from five viewers to we've had 3,000 hits on YouTube.
shit.
That's right. It was all Kasha.
All by the same person.
She loves the show. Kasha loves the show.
All by the same person.
All by the same person. It was me and Kasha. Because I'm bored at work. I just go, "I love the show. I love the show. I love the show. I love the show. Please watch. Please watch." So anyway, we were going to tape in April. But this weird thing happened. It involves Chris. I had a poker game the Saturday before, and Chris was very sick. You had the flu. Was it the Asian flu?
SARS,
Asian
yeah.
flu. God
Bird
damn.
flu.
So the bird shit on him and he got the flu?
I'm going to pee in my pants, I swear. So he had some flu, whatever it was. And I said, I don't want, the wife was letting him out. So he said, please, can I come play? And I said, well, I don't want you, if you get me sick, I'm going to kill your whole family. I said, allegedly, right? Remember I said that? So he brought over a whole mask and thing, which we have videotape of, and gloves, which maybe we'll edit that in. And then we're playing poker, blah, 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 and he goes to me at one point, he goes, I think I have food poisoning, or I had food poisoning the other day, right?
Yes.
Right, and I said, which is the worst thing I could have ever said, was, I've never had food poisoning. I know! 2 days later! Guess what I had? I know, so I got food, I ate some shrimp, which I know are bottom dwellers, right? I ate some shrimp. I woke up in the middle of the night on the Monday, and I didn't have this kind of shits. I didn't have the shitting.
What kind was it?
It was weird. Ready? You ready for?
I'm ready.
I know you are so ready, and I love just a hand for Tiffany, right?
Woo! Yeah!
For Tiffany, right?
Come on!
So I'm in the bathroom, and it was like a low. It was very weird. It was slow. It was like it was very slow. Yeah, it was kind of like when. Yeah, vomiting. It was kind of
like the Rocky of shit.
I have a joke, so you're going to just be quiet for 1 second.
Right.
Okay, I'm leading into something, but I appreciate your input.
Thanks for pointing.
Now I'm going to start over. So it was like kind of this slow kind of, it was kind of like I couldn't stop it. I know, I couldn't stop. It was kind of like when Chris Chen looks in the mirror in the morning.
God damn.
That's the joke. Hi! So anyway, so then we had to cancel that show. We had to cancel the show, and what happened was I realized that I was overloaded. I was very tired. I was very tired. I had too much going on, and I just needed a break from civilization.
Right.
So I went to a monastery. I'm not joking. I went to one of your peoples.
Which peoples?
One of the
peoples.
Tibetan monastery.
Oh,
Tibetan
okay.
monastery in Woodstock. I went there, and it was quite an interesting. I know. I really went, and it was kind of.
Was Deepak there?
Deepak was not there. There was a lama there, not the Dalai Lama, but there was a lama there who we had a meeting. He watched the show. He said the lama wants to be on the show. I swear to God, I was going down.
Was Gandhi hanging out?
No.
Wow.
No, Tupac, but Tupac was there.
Tupac was there
Good.
from the dead. I brought him up. I have some jokes, people. I have some jokes. So I went to the monastery. I'm just going to take over whenever I've had enough of you talking. I went there and I learned. I did a lot of meditating. And what I realized was I was going to stay in the dorm, but I thought, my vagina's so big. I thought I'll just pitch a tent out of my vagina. I meditate the vagina.
Right. And spelunking, right?
It was warm.
And it was warm because it was very cold up there. It was in April.
Well, thank God.
It was in April, so I stayed in there.
Any bats come out of it?
There were a lot of bats and a grizzly. Grizzly came out of it.
Hello.
Tuna? Was it tuna?
Tuna and a big snake.
Like mine workers were going in, right?
Never mind, yeah. We got some gold and coal. Which I donated. Coal, which I donated to the monastery.
To keep them warm. Nice.
It was a give and take.
Nice.
Well, Buddhism is about giving. It is about giving, and they actually asked me if I wanted to take refuge, which I had no idea what that meant. So I said yes, from Tony D. I would like to take refuge from. But it's actually what it means is that's a personal, private poker joke, just for the record.
What, refuge?
Thank you. You're welcome. You don't get it. Only me. That's for me and Chris. It's for me and Chris. It's about whether you want to be a Buddhist or not, which I declined because I don't want to. Simple. There's no joke there. I can't stop laughing.
Well, they
today.
actually asked you to be a Buddhist?
They asked me to be.
They invited you into
the
their...
term is, do you want to take refuge? So
what's the rules of being a Buddhist?
I don't know.
Vegetarian.
It's complicated. You got to do a lot of like. Involves a lot of humility.
Yeah.
So I was in the temple.
No wonder they threw you out.
I know. I couldn't stay. So, but it was interesting because I did stay. I wanted to leave like 500 times. I'm not joking because I went to the temple, which was actually very beautiful. But they were doing this like this chanting like in very monotone, like ah, la, 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 which it sounds like you probably when you have sex.
Wow, that's fucked up.
On a good night, yes.
On a good night, right? Ah, la, 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 you know, right? So, but I ended up staying in the dorm with some lovely women. I met a lovely lesbian.
Nice.
We exchanged email addresses. I haven't heard from her.
Did she have a liquor license?
Probably.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you. That's a lesbian joke. I think we're not going to explain it because you don't have to in comedy.
No.
Right. And I met a dentist, an Israeli woman who was a dentist. A dentist. She said she had a perfect childhood. I had opened up to her. I said my childhood was rough, and all this stuff. I really I said, I'm a survivor.
Oh, you were the wreck in that place.
I was a fucking mess, right? And she goes, I had a perfect childhood, but
bullshit.
Which made me feel like correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Because we went to dinner that night, and she started eating everybody's leftovers.
Oh shit! What
right?
kind of leftovers?
Just leftovers. But the point was, the llama made fun of her. He said, "She's sloppy." Wouldn't that be funny if he goes sloppy seconds? The llama sloppy seconds. But so she said, well, my parents were from the Holocaust. Thus, we can cancel out the perfect childhood. I know she's not watching the show, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Dave.
The only difference between a dentist and a gynecologist?
What?
Teeth.
Hi-oh.
Hey.
And he speaks.
Sympathy applause. Sympathy applause. So one more thing. I have two more things actually. I met this woman also who was she said she was a nurse. She was very beautiful. She was exactly. Oh, she was
Hello, nurse.
So wait. Hello, nurse.
Temperature?
No, I'm not a lesbian, even though I act like one in every way you could possibly act like a lesbian. But she said she was a nurse, and we were talking and blah blah blah. And I said, oh, she looked familiar. I thought maybe she was an actress because she was very pretty. And she goes, no, I'm a nurse. And I said, oh, because I have a TV show on public access. I said, I'm kind of the female Howard Stern. So she goes, oh, you're an asshole. Yeah.
So she was right.
well, maybe, but I don't think she was a nurse.
What was she then? What was she then? What was she then?
Well, I think she was very pale. She was very ghostly looking, but beautiful. So all I could think in my head was that she was an albino model, like maybe for albino.
Oh, like for National Nat Geo, right?
Yeah,
National Geographic.
Or no, for like a model magazine, a fashion magazine, but for albinos.
Right.
Did you ask her the difference between a lesbian and a dyke?
No.
A dyke retains more water.
You used it in the first show. Thanks for using it.
Did I recycle that joke?
But did she stick
I was
out?
trying to be green. I'm sorry.
But did she stick out? Did she stick out her tongue to you and say this was my hard-on?
No.
A
Wow.
lesbian with a
I'm going to
hard-on.
cut that because no one
very
laughed.
slow.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Whoa.
And it's still like the psychiatrist's toes.
Okay.
So why was she there?
Anyway,
So why- so why was
just
she
let me
there?
finish the joke. So anyway, well, all these like detours for no reason.
Maybe
My
not for
show,
you.
my show, my show, my show.
Oh, boy.
So anyway, I knew she wasn't a nurse after that because the nurse doesn't say a nasty thing like that. I'm sorry, right? So she started going on about, me and my boyfriend who was like, a total pussy. Kate, we were going to come the night before and blah, blah. She just started talking on and all in my head, all I can think is, see you next Tuesday, see you next Tuesday, see you next Tuesday.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, thank you. That was an unnecessary joke. All right. Everyone got quiet.
I don't understand.
But
What do you mean by see
it's
you
what you
next-
called Amy. See you next Tuesday.
Kind.
Oh.
Oh. Wow. See you next.
I'm Chinese. I don't know this shit.
Right. Because she was not someone I liked after that. But I'm going to end the monologue with this. I did learn. I know it's a long one today, right? Long one. Who cares? Clown sleeping. So I learned, I did a lot of meditating, and the Lama suggested, creating our own mantras. He said, we want to heal all sentient beings.
Ooh, yeah.
The camera's alive. I just hold that for a second because I have to read that. He said, his was, we want to heal all sentient beings. And I thought of one because my weight goes up and down. So, kind of a little like Dave's. So if you want to use this mantra, feel free. This is the mantra I created. I will not acknowledge when I'm full or when my body signals it has had enough nourishment. And that's it. That's it. Well, that's what?
What does that mean?
No, you don't understand? Aw.
What does that mean?
Really confused.
I know, because guys don't have weight. So that's it. That's the monologue. That's the beginning. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I just want to say, before we even go further, I just have to thank my crew, which I tend to forget. My crew, I'm so grateful for George Caraballo, his lovely mother, Irma, Cordell McCammon, God bless you for being here. You guys have been with me since the beginning. And if I didn't have George to help me edit, we'd still be on show 1. So I'm very grateful. BCAT does not have commercials. Do you have anything important to say?
You have to thank Jesus.
And Jesus, of course, my savior. BCAT, I think no. BCAT does not have commercials. We do have I have a reviewer coming here today, which we're going to tape another day because it's been hell today, but I'm going to pretend that it's right now. And BCAT doesn't have commercials, but I do have a picture which I show at every show. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back after this pic. Thank you. Wow, that's a miracle. Thank you.
We're done.
We're done.
The reenactment will not be seen on this version of the Unknown Zone talk show. What you're about to see is Prison Chris reviewing episode 3. If you want to see the reenactment, I suggest strongly that you watch episode 5, version 1. This is version 2, not version 1. Enjoy the rest of the show, and thanks for watching the Unknown Zone talk show. Totally! For sure! Hi, this is Yvonne Delet of the Unknown Zone talk show. We are in the system going to interview a reviewer from the Bay Ridge Stool Pigeon, like I said on the show. Very excited to be here today. I heard you're a big fan. Your name again is Chris Gabagool something.
Before I talk to this broad, you gonna do what you said you were gonna do about that thing?
Are you talking to me?
Now, hold on, broad. Take it easy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Take it easy. Just take it easy. Yo, we're gonna do what we said about the thing. If I talk to this broad. All right. Remember what you said. You got your word. Your word you gave me. All right. What are you doing? Hey, my name?
Yeah.
My name is Christopher Andolini Gabagol Prutans.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
And
not me.
No, you're not happy to meet me?
No, I'm only doing this because of, but go ahead.
I did slip you some cash and some cigarettes.
Yeah, cigarettes.
Did you get the cigarettes?
Come on.
All right, I'm sorry. I've heard that you review TV programs only on public access.
Yeah.
And you saw the Unknown Zone talk show, is that correct?
The Zone, peoples. The thing on TV. My Gomad is on that show.
That's right. We interviewed your girlfriend.
Yeah.
K-Pal.
That's not her name. I don't know why you fucking guys gave her this name, K-Pal. That's not her name. That's that show on TV that these guys, they watch. I don't like that show too much.
The Jersey Shore.
Whatever it is.
No.
That's not her name.
So
her name is Francesca.
Francesca. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you a question. She fucking banging anybody out there, this woman?
I heard things. I heard things. I don't know. I heard some things. I heard some things.
Okay. Because if she's banging
no, I don't think so. I
smell dick.
I know.
I know these things. In jail, you learn a lot about smelling dick.
Do you have I'm going to just ask you, do you have a girlfriend in jail?
What did you say? Excuse me?
I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
That's bad. I shouldn't have said that.
You better watch yourself. Listen, this broad keeps it up. I'm going to smash your teeth in with 2-3 bricks here I got in the cannon.
That would be like foreplay for me. I am so sorry. My apologies. So let me. Come on. I find you oddly attractive. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just putting it out there.
I could lay some pipe.
Just putting it out there.
It's Francesca. How big my cock is?
I'm sure it's huge. I'm sure. I can't even look at you now.
I don't eat though.
You don't eat?
No.
Oh, gotcha. That's like a slang term.
Take care of me. That's how it works.
All right. Okay. So anyway, get back to the show. The Unknown Zone show, talk show. I heard you saw the environment episode.
Yes, we watched this.
And
well, in the joint we piss a lot, and I know you guys were pissing on the globe, and it's like The fuck this government. You know, this fucking government,
Right.
they keep us captive in here. So I like when you guys pissed on everything there.
Awesome. That's wonderful. So what did you think of the monologue?
Mana who? Watch your fucking mouth. What did you just say to me? Mana who? I'm not a homosexual.
I'm sorry.
Alright, we do those things. You're in jail.
You're right.
If you were in jail, you'd fuck a man too.
I probably would.
You fucking call me a man homosexual.
No, I would not call you that.
You might have to stop this interview here with this hairy beast.
All right, I know. I didn't shave today.
Come on.
Well, last question.
Yes.
Last question.
Huh?
I forgot what I was going to ask you. Oh, I heard that the show is popular in prison. Is that correct?
Of course. We don't get to see a lot of broads in here. Did you ever take a look at Francesca? Do you know how much popularity and rep I get for that? I got 3 rolls of toilet paper, 14 cigarettes, and a YOLO last week. Just because they saw her, species.
Right, yeah.
Is that the right word? Hey, you say
It sounds exactly
species.
right. Yes.
Yeah. I gave her a horn. She don't wear the horn.
She doesn't.
If you're Italian, you got a horn. You.
No, I'm not Italian. I'm half
What are
Jewish.
you?
I'm half Jewish.
You're not even supposed to fucking interview me. I thought you said
I know.
she was Italian.
I've slept with Italians.
Eh?
Does that count?
I'm not talking to you. Shut up.
All right.
I thought you said she was no fucking horn. You know a horn? I got a horn. I can't wear the horn in here, but I got a horn.
I don't mean to be rude, but are they
Yeah.
mute? Are they mute? Because I can't hear them.
They signed to me. Don't you know we don't speak? We speak in codes.
It's like, you know what, I heard this, there's like this joke about prison where they just say the number because they heard the joke so many times.
I don't think so.
No? Okay. All right. I'm older than you, so you might not know that joke.
Where are we going with this?
Well, I think we're done. I think you have to go back to your room.
Yeah.
You just last question.
Yes.
Do you have any suggestions for a show or how I could improve the show?
I do have a couple, 2, 3 suggestions that you could do. A couple, 2, 3, 4 things that might spice it up a little bit.
Okay.
That Asian guy, that Asian
Yes.
guy? I think maybe you should bring him in here next time on the interview, and maybe I can, slap him around with my scarole a little bit.
He is feminine.
I think, and they got smooth skin, those Asians.
Right.
I bet you his ass has not an ounce of hair on it.
Not an ounce, and I think he would enjoy that.
I think so. When you see him, tell him I said,
I will. I will. I will.
All right.
Hey, Chris, it's been a pleasure. I hope that your time is limited here, and I appreciate your review.
When you see Francesca, do me a favor. Tell her
Yeah.
if I find out who she's banging, I'm going to come down and I'm going to crack her right in the face.
I will tell her that.
Thank you.
From your mouth to her ears.
Yeah.
All right.
Is.
Thank you so
Don't
much.
ever call me a homosexual ever
Never.
again.
I swear, never.
All right, monologue.
All right. You've been a joy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.